I started going to my coaching in my 8th standard, went to coaching for 5 straight years. So I applied to AM ABC LKI, and I got call from all these 6 colleges. And in Kota, we just have two things: either you become an engineer or go to an IIT, or you become a doctor. Hi, I am Aditya and I come from Kota. So the title of my book, I would say, An Average Boy from Kota. I was born there in Kota. I started going to my coaching in my 8th standard, went to coaching for 5 straight years, then went to IIT Delhi, then just after that I came to IIM Lucknow. In my school life, till 7th class, I used to play a lot. I was not very much interested in studies. But in my 8th standard, I started going to coaching. So my focus gradually shifted from sports to studies. In 9th standard or 10th standard, I was very much sincere and I started preparing very hard. From my childhood, I was very much interested in mathematics. And in Kota, we just have two things: either you become an engineer or go to an IIT, or you become a doctor. So two of my elder sisters are doctor. So they strongly said that you won't choose medical stream, find something else. I like maths, and so I chose that. I started preparing for my CAT in May 2022. So in the starting, what I did was I bought a book, past 27 years paper of CAT by Arun Sharma, Aryan publication. I was doing an internship, so I used to travel 1 hour to and fro. So during that time, I used to read online paper and articles for my VRC preparation. After I come from my internship at my house, I used to solve the problems for quant section. So I completed all the 27-year paper for quants. In all these 3 sections, I solved that book completely. For VRC, what additional I did was I used to read articles online, and I bought a coaching. I took coaching from Time, so I solved their material. For DILR, I searched for problems online on the Google, and from Time's material as well. So my approach to solve reading comprehension was that I used to read the whole passage and then solve the questions. But after some time, I started reading the questions first. Then I used to get a context of what kind of questions there are and what kind of answers they want in the paper. After reading the questions, I used to go through the passage. That helped me underline the main points from which where I can get the answer for the questions. So I think that helped me in the reading comprehension part. And in other parts like the para jumbles, the para summaries, because of practice, I was able to get more accuracy. From the start, my main problem was that I was not accurate enough. I was able to complete the paper in 40 minutes, but I was not able to solve. My accuracy was very low. So I focused on doing the questions correctly rather than attempting them fastly and completing them on time. So usually I'm not very much stressed during my papers. So I started with VRC. It went nice. I think I did fairly well. But then I moved to DILR section. So in the starting 15 minutes, I was able to just solve one set. After 15 or 20 minutes, I was not able to do any other set. So just 5 minutes were remaining for the DILR section. I was not able to complete 2 sets till then. So I started panicking, but I somehow managed myself and was able to do 2 sets. Then I went to quant section. So it was pretty clear in my mind that I would not take that load from DILR section and would not carry forward that the bad part or the stress from DILR section, and started solving quant section, which I was strong in. I was confident about that section. So in VRC, my percentile was 99.63. In DILR, it was 99.61, and in quant section, it was 99.95, and my overall percentile was 99.98. So I applied to AM ABC LKI, and I got call from all these 6 colleges. During my interview stages, as I am a fresher, so they were more focused on my civil engineer. I am a civil engineer, so they were more focused on my core concepts of civil engineering. In IIM Bangalore interview, they also asked me questions related to the subjects which I have completed during my graduation. So they went through my mark sheet, and then they specified that what do you know from this subject and what do you know from this subject. Tell me something about that. In most of the interviews, they were more focused on civil engineering concepts. So in IIM Lucknow interview, they asked me if I am building an airport in Ladakh, what things you should focus on. So one more thing, that you should have a clarity, why do you want to do an MBA. Also, one should prepare well for the basic questions which are available online, the standard questions which definitely are going to be asked in one or the other interviews. So one should focus on that. So one thing, I did not prepare well for the what. I was not aware what things will be asked in that section. Also, the what of IIM Ahmedabad is different from what of other IIMs. Clarity on the basic questions, I was not well prepared for that. So I think I could have done better in that. So for what, there are materials available online where the standard questions or the questions which were asked in the previous rounds are there. You can prepare their answers and show it to someone who has already taken a mock, or someone who has already prepared or given an interview. Also, the topics are quite relevant to the recent news. So if you are regular reader of newspaper, they can appear a bit easier to you.